I'm Linda from Food Focus, and thanks for joining us this Monday morning for just a few minutes of motivation. To you all working so hard in the food industry, we just wanted to take 5 minutes of your day and just say thank you so much for all the effort that you continue to do so that we can make sure that we are still able to eat. Thanks for taking the time, and thanks for taking your lives literally into your own hands in order to make sure that South Africa is fed. I'm sitting here today with a couple of friends. I have Thea from CPG and MLS, I have Wouter from NSF Africa, and I have Professor Lues from the Central University of Technology. Before I hand over to them for what they're going to share with you today, I just wanted to remind you of two campaigns that Food Focus is running. The first is #ThankYouForOurFood. And what we'd really like you to do is to send us photographs of your teams hard at work so that we can post those on our Facebook page so that we can get you some likes. We want to share those photographs to show the people of South Africa who you are, who's taking such a lot of effort to make sure that we've still got food on our shelves. So won't you please join us in that campaign, #ThankYouForOurFood. The second one is to try and assist in the distribution of perishable products. We have been approached by a number of organizations that are wanting to try and feed vulnerable South Africans at this very difficult time. We also have been approached by a number of companies that have excess stock of perishable products that would otherwise be going to landfill and to waste. We really don't want that to happen. So won't you please connect with us so that we can just put you together so that you guys can do what you need to do in order to make sure that the food gets to people that really need the food at this point in time. We don't want to be involved, but we really just want to make sure that we can connect organizations that are doing this very important work. It's not for us, it's really for those people that need food. So I'm going to ask the lady in the house to take it away. Thea, what have you got to say to the food industry on this Monday morning?
Thank you, Linda. During these difficult and trying times, full of so much uncertainty, we as the LTL Group and Associates are here to help. Most of you know the group consists of 3 individually run companies, which are LTL, which still provides hygiene, food safety, health and safety audits. MLS, National Laboratories for microchemical and nutritional analysis, both in Johannesburg and in Cape Town. CPG, your certification partner, can assist you with FSSC, HACCP and ISO certifications. And CPG is Johannes accredited as well as SANAS in South Africa. We just wanted to take the opportunity to say thank you to all our clients for your continued support, even through tough times like these. To all our staff, our auditors out there, our lab personnel, our office staff, we thank you for your loyalty and support and for coming to work every day to help the industry in our country. We are truly, truly grateful. It is our mission to keep working every day to ensure the people of South Africa have a continuous supply of safe food. We want to thank our clients and staff for enabling us to do so. We are still open 24/7. If you need any assistance, we will continue to support the food industry in every way. If you need help, you know where to find us. As South Africans, we can get through to the other side of this pandemic if we stand together and follow the guidelines set out by our President and government. From LTL Group and Associates, stay safe, and together we will weather the storm and come out stronger. Thanks, Linda.
Thank you, Thea. I'm going to now hand over to Wouter. Wouter, how can you help us today in the food industry?
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Linda, the past 2 weeks reminded me how important our encouragement is to the people we work with. In perilous times like this, it's not only important to give hope, but it's also important to be open and honest about our own concerns. We need to be exceedingly human. We do not always need to be strong and as if we know it all. We need to be vulnerable and sincere. That is what breeds trust in our team. We're all having virtual meetings these days. However, when you are meeting with your staff, try not to be too technical and efficient in these times. We need to use this time to connect with the most valuable assets, our people. We need to engage more, learn more from them, use more time to reflect and unlock the creative, subconscious genius that has been suppressed by the stress or the fear of ever-emerging deadlines and responsibilities. In the time that my team has been working from home and doing remote audits, I've seen people come up with surprisingly innovative ideas. Change is inevitable after this. I think mostly for the good, particularly in public health and safety, our sector. We all have a shared responsibility to protect and improve human health and the environment we live in. So let's take good care of ourselves, our co-workers and families.
Thanks, Wouter. Right, I'm going to ask you to bring us home.
Thank you, Lynn. Ironic that you say bring us home. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I think what is for me really interesting is that you and I have been talking about the fact that food is an issue of human interaction. It's an issue of trust. It's an issue of compassion. It is an issue of sharing rather than only an issue of compliance. And I think in the last few weeks, we've really realized this to a very harsh extent, whereby our food provision and our food safety and our food availability has become a human aspect of exploring again what we as humans are about. The issue of food, that's the issue of trust, not only the safety of the food, but going to the stores and trusting the people there that there'll be something to eat. Just again, in my mind, leave something to say that we've been right all along, that food is a very personal issue. And I want to thank the people out there in the entire food industry for observing this whole process and for being so loyal to say that food is a basic necessity and we'll go out there and we'll keep on doing what we're passionate about. So thanks to everyone for doing that. I think I wanted to specifically talk about the regulators, just very briefly about regulators. We've seen pictures of people thanking the nurses, the doctors, and so forth. We've heard our colleagues talking about the people in production, the people in retail, just being there and going out and exposing themselves to all these people coming into their stores and saying, you know what, I'll do this. But a word for the regulators out there, and we've been talking about the EHP specifically, going out to all those areas. We know the environmental health practitioners, we know the auditors, we know the regulators, still going out there. They've got a very broad scope of practice. We know it's not only food, we know it's waste. We talked about the waste management, we talked about occupational health and safety, we talked about water safety, but we know also the environmental health practitioners looks at community development. So a word, and we know they don't just go out to police, but they go out and inspire, they go out to assist, and we know that they're also exposing themselves. So a word of thank you to the environmental health practitioner fraternity and the regulators, to say thank you to them and to the broader food safety industry for everything that they're doing. Thank you so much for doing what you're passionate about. We salute you.
Absolutely. And on that note, we hope you have a good week. Thank you again. Hashtag thank you for our food. We really, really do appreciate all the effort that you're putting in on our behalf. Have a good week, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.